That is stringy. It's still very, very hot. I've got to be careful here. Stringy cheese, super tasty. All those lovely flavors. Oh man, it's messy. It's delicious. Let's have a go. Nom, 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 nom. All right, this is super easy and it's really, really delicious. We're gonna do a bit more than a normal garlic bread. There's a few extra things in there. This is deluxe. It's luxury. It's beautiful. Welcome back to How to Cook Great. So look, you can use any bread you want for this. I'm using this loaf here, and you can see this has kind of already got some beautiful lines in it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it, but I'm not going to slice it. I'm just going to cut into it a little bit. So I'm just cutting through so it opens out a little bit. We can get in there and get some lovely flavors in there. One more, and then, do you know what I mean? I've opened it out like that. Okay, now before we take a look at this, what I want you to do is get your oven on and get it on maximum heat, super high heat. Okay, here we go. I've got 100 grams of butter. I've got a tablespoon of garlic. I've got 2 tablespoons of parsley. I've got a teaspoon of pepper. I've got a teaspoon of dried oregano or oregano. Olives. I've got some lovely Kalamata olives there. Taken the stones out and just crushed them up roughly. What have I got there? A tablespoon or so, 2 maybe. And then maybe 2 or 3 tablespoons of chopped tomato and onion, really quite small. What we're going to do is gently melt the butter and add all of those ingredients to it. We're not cooking anything, just melt the butter, add it, mix it. So I'm going to do this on the stove top, just melting that down nicely. If you want, just pop it in the microwave. You know, just melt it down that way, really simple. Okay, look, the heat's off. I just melted that down. Look, let's go in with that tomato. Now, what you can do is you can adjust any of these ingredients to your liking, or you can follow what I'm doing here. Give that a little mix up. There we go. We're good to go now. Beautiful stuff. All right, Simon here, just a few little notes. Okay, first of all, there's over 4,000 videos on our channel. We've been cooking for years, so get onto that little magnifying glass. You can search out. There's tons and tons of recipes. We're cooking pretty much every day. Thumbs up always helps me out. A little comment of anything. Tell me what you've had for breakfast even, that's fine. Just a comment helps the algorithm go. If you'd like to donate to me and help the channel out, there's a little thanks button in most countries. You can leave $2 or $1 million if you want. Okay, let's get back to cooking. So let's have a look at the bread again. So you can get it into glass, ceramic or metal, that's up to you. As long as it's a tray or something that can go into the oven. You can see that I'm using glass. What we're gonna do is really simple. Is we're going to take this and we're going to drop into the bread, into the slices, like so. So let me do that and I'll be back in a moment. I mean, again, you can be as liberal as you like, you know, conservative as you like, it's up to you. Just get it all in there. Back in a moment. Now, it doesn't have to be neat and tidy. There's any on the top like I've got, actually works out really well. Okay, optional but beautiful. I've got some fresh basil or basil, and again I'm gonna just grab that and put it in with my fingers down into the slices. This is really, really lovely stuff. Again, back in a moment. Right, we're getting more deluxe as we go along. Okay, now, freshly grated Parmesan cheese. Again, we're gonna go inside, push that down. Again, I'll be back in a minute or so. And again, like I say, generous or not so generous, up to you. Beautiful stuff here, really delicious. Okay, cheddar cheese. Got about a cup of that as well. A cup of Parmesan, cup of cheddar. We're going to be putting a little bit inside. Just a tiny bit this time. And then we're going to be quite generous on the top. And don't forget, you should have your oven on now. Really super hot oven is what you need on now. And like I say, is this healthy? Absolutely bloody not. Is it tasty? Oh yeah. Any little bits down the side, pick them up, get it on the top. They're just going to burn in the oven otherwise, that stuff. I mean, that kind of adds to the flavour actually. Okay, one more thing. Nice extra virgin olive oil. That's good, isn't it? Right, get that in your oven, really, really, really super, super hot. That's going to take about 6 minutes, just depending on the size of the bread you've got. All right, so yeah, that was like full blast, about 6 minutes in my oven. It could go a bit more, couldn't it, if you wanted to, but that's fantastic. Now, obviously too hot for me to break open, but I'll do it in a moment. But yeah, that's a lovely deluxe garlic cheesy bread. I love it, I love it. Simple, easy. Make the effort. I'll see you soon. Lots of love. Thank you so much for stopping by and making it to the end of the videos. If you would like to donate to me, there's a thanks button in most countries. You can give me $2 or up to $50. I need to buy a new Ferrari. Come on, help me out.